Hello students, today I am going to teach you the carpals and metacarpals. First carpals. Carpals proximal row are scaphoid, lunate, triquetral, pisiform, and in distal row the name of carpal bones are trapezium, trapezoid, capitate, hamate. The first carpal bone, that is scaphoid, it is boat shape and has a prominent tubercle on its lateral side. You can see this boat shape scaphoid having prominent tubercle on its lateral side. The second carpal bone, it is lunate, which is half moon shape. You can see this half moon shape lunate bone. The third carpal bone, it is triquetral, which is pyramidal in shape. You can see this pyramidal shape triquetral. The fourth carpal bone, it is pisiform, which is P shape and has only one oval facet. This is P shape pisiform, which has only one oval facet. It is the smallest carpal bone. Now coming to the carpal bones of the distal row, first trapezium. You can see this trapezium, it is quadrangular in shape and has a prominent crest and a groove. You can see this is prominent crest and this is groove, crest and groove. The crest is situated anterior to the groove. Now the next carpal bone in distal row, it is trapezoid. This trapezoid resembles shoe of a baby. You can see this trapezoid, it resembles shoe of a baby. Now coming to the next carpal bone in distal row, that is capitate. It is the largest carpal bone with a rounded head. You can see this rounded head of capitate. The last carpal bone in distal row, it is hamate, which is wedge shape and has a hook near its base. You can see this hook of hamate. This is hook of hamate. Now coming to the metacarpal bone, the first metacarpal bone, it is shortest of all the metacarpal bones. Its base is occupied by concave convex articular surface for the trapezium. You can see this metacarpal, it is shortest, stoutest, and this is the head of first metacarpal, and this is the base. You can see this base, it is concavo convex, concave on one side and convex on another side. The dorsal surface of the shaft, it is uniformly convex. This is the dorsal surface of the shaft, which is uniformly convex. This first metacarpal, it does not articulates with any other metacarpal bone. Coming to the second metacarpal, the important feature of second metacarpal bone, it is its base is grooved and its medial edge is larger. The base is grooved and the middle edge of the groove is larger compared to the lateral edge. Coming to the third metacarpal, the important feature of third metacarpal bone is it the base has a prominent styloid process which projects from its dorsolateral corner. This is the base of third metacarpal which shows presence of prominent styloid process which projects from dorsolateral corner of the base. Coming to the fourth metacarpal, the base of fourth metacarpal has two oval facets on its lateral side. It has two oval facets on its lateral side for the third metacarpal, and on its medial side it has a single elongated facet. On the medial side it has a single elongated facet for the fifth metacarpal bone. Now coming to the fifth metacarpal, the base has an elongated articular strip on its lateral side. The base has an elongated articular strip lateral on its lateral side, and the medial side of the base is non-articular and bears a tubercle. You can see there is no articular facet on its medial side, and instead of that there is a prominent tubercle. So this is about 5 metacarpal bones. Now coming to the differences between metacarpal and metatarsal. Now coming to the differences between metacarpal and metatarsal. First difference, the head of the head and shaft of metacarpal, it is prismed, while the head and shaft of metatarsal, it is flat from side to side. You can see this flat head and flat shaft of the metatarsal. Now the second difference is the shaft is uniform in thickness. In metacarpal, the shaft is uniform in thickness. In metatarsal, the shaft tapers from base to the head. The shaft tapers from base to the head. Now come to the third difference, the dorsal surface of the shaft has an elongated triangular area on the metacarpal. You can see this triangular elongated area on the dorsal surface of the metacarpal. On the dorsal surface of metatarsal, there is no such triangular area. Instead of that, the shaft is uniformly convex. The dorsal surface of the metatarsal, the shaft is uniformly convex and there is no triangular area like that of metacarpal. The base of metacarpal, it is irregular. You can see this irregular base. There is no regularity seen in the base of metacarpal, while the base of metatarsal, it appears to be cut sharply and obliquely. You can see uniform nature of base of metatarsal. Thank you.